Okay. I know what you look like.
You're a true friend, Max.
Just don't get it on my shoes.
And over your wallets, no one gets hurt.
I'll handle this. Piss off.
You want to die tonight, Skid Mark?
That'd be a negative. Here.
See now, you shouldn't have done that. Because even though he's a drunken idiot, he happens to be a friend. Now I gotta kick your ass.
You all right?
Yeah?
Thanks. What happened to those guys?
Let's get out of here. Wanna give me a hand with my friend? He's kinda heavy.
All right, so we leave Crash a little after midnight because Max was getting tired.
Like you remember anything about last night after the first 9 beers.
Can I please tell my story? So I'm walking her home.
Please.
And we're jumped by a pack of local hard bodies. I throw a few punishers to defend our girl's honor, but these dudes are large and numerous. I go down, eventually.
Hey, how much did they rip you off for?
Nada. This guy, I guess you could call him, appears out of nowhere and takes out the entire dirtbag crew like he was some kind of Shaolin master.
And if you weren't on no chronic break, then I got a white girl's ass.
If you don't believe me, ask Max. She saw the whole thing.
Fists of Fury. It was awesome.
So who was this dude, man?
An urban legend in the making, you ask me.
Like Original Cindy always is. The night holds a million secrets.
You got that right. I'm 90% certain that zombies walk among us.
And here he comes.
I hate to break up this little cretin fest, but I have a hot round of 17 Clemson.
Riding 40's turf. They still got that gang war going on with the Rhythm Kids, and I'm allergic to yellow tape.
You know, there was a time in this once great nation when people actually took pride in their work. Rose to meet any challenge.
I'll take it. Just so we don't have to hear how great the great communicator was.
Yes, you kids could learn something from that man's example.
Bite me!
Bless ya.
Don't be nervous.
Small world.
Not really. I figured you'd be the only one at the messenger service who wouldn't be afraid to come here.
I need a signature.
It's for you. Open it.
And this is supposed to mean what?
I can see your future.
Then you've already watched me turn around and walk away because you're a whack job.
Fact is, I'm offering you an opportunity.
Pass.
I saw what you did last night. Suffice it to say, you have abilities that couldn't be described as normal.
Whatever angle you're playing here, bring it on and let's get it over with.
You tell yourself what I said. Then maybe we can talk about trucing.
So what is it you want? Ready? Come on, man. Come on, let's go. Dead guy over there. We know. He's a fella.
Snuffy always had my back in that terrible place. Made sure no harm came to I and I, you know. He's my brother.
How you doing?
I'm trying to get my head around what only the Most High understand, you know. My boy is walking with the king now.
You know he is.
Heard about your friend. I'm sorry for your loss. Did I say something wrong?
Nah, man. Thank you from my heart.
Yeah, all right.
Do you ever want to talk or need anything?
Just time to think about things.
Take care. I was talking to Herbal's friend last night like I'm talking to you right now. He's dead, gone, ceased to exist.
Gerald Snuffy Wills, released from custody 3 days ago after serving 6 years for carrying a forged sector pass. Preliminary crime scene report has cause of death as multiple gunshot wounds to the chest. No witnesses.
Seemed like a sweet guy.
After you called, I dumped 6 more unsolved homicides, all recent parolees, killed in the last 3 weeks. Same MO.
Let me guess, the cops couldn't care less.
Or they're in on it, looking the other way.
Either way, the law and order types come out on top.
Pretty much. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on a list of upcoming parolees. If passed as prologue, they could be potential targets.
Could you hack into corrections?
I've been trying. My computer keeps booting me off. Damn blackouts.
What else is new? Guess I'll have to get those files for you the old-fashioned way.
Thanks.
How about dinner afterwards?
Another time.
You okay? You seem preoccupied lately.
Got a lot on my mind.
She's not the girl next door. They were designed to kill. All it takes is a trigger. You have no idea what she's capable of doing.
Great. How to get the smart one.
Corrections is releasing 22 prisoners next week. 9 of them paroled to Seattle.
Maybe I only should tip them to what's going on.
I need to know who's behind it first. It's hard to believe 6 people can get mowed down without anyone seeing it.
Especially with hover drones zooming around everywhere. You think they would have caught something on tape?
Maybe I should talk to my Uncle Jonas. His company makes the damn things. If the sector cops are sitting on any surveillance footage, maybe he can help me suss it out.
I thought he was one of those right-wing support your local sector police neo-Republican idiots.
He is, but he cares deeply about money. If there's even a hint of scandal involving one of his products, it could hurt his sales. Believe me, he'll want to help.
As I recall, he kind of liked me. You want me to tag along?
Ah, not necessary. Running any trouble out there tonight?
Just some weird guy who keeps following me around.
Anything to worry about?
No. If he gets out of line, I'll just kill him. Late. Hey, sugar. Hey. There's soup if you're hungry. Want some tea? Nah. Break it down for original Cindy. Because you ain't right. There's this freak. You want to be a little more specific? He's been following me around, taking pictures. You need me to put the smack down on his ass, you know I will. It's not those kind of pictures. No joke. What's his dealio? Not sure. Takedown, blackmail, finder's fee. Worst part is he's rubbed up somehow. I watched him jump a 10-foot fence. Damn. What does Logan think? He's not in the loop on this. I've been getting a weird vibe off him lately. Like, when he looks at me, he sees something he doesn't like. Or can't have. More like all of a sudden he's clued into the real that I'm seriously not like other females. I like that's a bad thing. I'm beginning to think maybe he thinks it is. Hose up, G's down, you ask me. How you gonna handle this dude? Looks like he's got my number. I think it's about time I get his. Late.
Pretty serious allegations, Junior. But don't you think if this kind of thing was going on, the people in charge would be doing something about it?
Not if they're in on it.
Got anything to back up this rogue police death squad theory of yours?
Not yet. That's why I came to see you. Help me get access to hover drone surveillance footage. Here's a list of dates, times, and locations.
A muckraking piece like this with your byline would be quite a feather in your cap, wouldn't it?
But you've got a lot at stake here, too, Uncle. If the hover drones you manufacture are being used as part of a police cover-up, that can't be good for business.
Let me call Lucas Gant in the morning. He's a friend with influence and connections. If anyone can shake something loose, it'll be him.
I appreciate anything you can do.
On another matter, I was going to mail this to you, but you can save me the postage. It's your share of the fourth quarter earnings from the Kale Trust.
Great. Thanks.
On a clear day, I bet you can really see the class struggle from that penthouse of yours.
from corrections. His name's Pedro Benedict. I need an address on him.
All right, hold on. I'm checking. What's up?
I gotta get over there. He's next in line to get grease. That whack job who's been stalking me, he's the killer.
I thought you said he wasn't anything to worry about.
Turned out he was trying to recruit me as another soldier in his one-man militia.
Come on.
So much for your sector police theory.
Ah, here it is. 3117 East Calhoun.
Hey!
Didn't expect to see you here.
You're just in time.
The vigilante routine is over. You're done killing people.
Me? I'm not killing anybody. That thing did. You all right?
Yeah, but what the hell was that?
A hover drone.
Mounted with twin 45 caliber automatics.
And silencers. What do you call yourself?
Max.
Can I ask, how did you know this guy Benedict was gonna be the next target?
It was in the newspaper.
The newspaper.
I'm a voracious reader, see, and I was reading the obits and noticed how all these ex-cons kept getting shot.
Right.
And Benedict was a sex offender.
So,
So when Benedict got let out, they published his name and address in the paper to alert the neighbors. I thought he could be a possible target and went to warn him. It turns out, I was right. Max. Is that short for maximum?
Maximum?
As in maximum force? Maximum girl? Woman? I meant maximum woman.
It's not short for anything.
I gotta go wash my hands. I'm afraid our friend Pedro peed his pants.
sure. So this guy's not a vigilante killer, he's just a nut who happens to be following the same set of leads as us?
And who can jump a 10-foot fence and run really fast.
Damn, got a screw loose.
No argument there.
There. Hate when that happens, it's so embarrassing. Okay, so, what's a chair do? Or your power's mostly mental?
Mostly mental, yeah.
You're the brains, she's the brawn. What happened? You get bit by a spider? Struck by lightning?
Not that I remember.
So what, you're a mutant?
Guess you could say that.
So what about you? Sort of powers do you have?
Ordinarily, that's not something I discuss. But since we're all in this together.
Wow.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at here.
It's an exoskeleton. This pad picks up the nerve impulses, relays them to the servo motors. Enhances speed and strength, the ability to jump, the ability to lift and carry by as much as 30%.
Really?
Department of Defense.
You stole that?
This came to me for a reason. What do you think? I just happened to land a job at the warehouse where they were mothballed after the pulse. That I just happened to lose control of my forklift, which just happened to knock over the crate it was in. No. That, my friends, is destiny.
About the hover drone you saw. Thing I don't get is, why would the sector police deploy a sophisticated piece of hardware to hunt down ex-cons when a good old-fashioned death squad would do the job just as well?
Maybe the cops aren't the ones behind this.
Not to be an alarmist here, but can we be certain that these drones aren't being deployed from some other dimension?
I don't think we're dealing with anything quite so esoteric. I'll talk to my uncle. If the drone is a modified version of one of the company's designs, a list of customers would probably help narrow the field. In the meantime, we need proof that this thing is actually out there.
More photographs be helpful? I got the attack on Benedict right here.
You go with him and get back here with the pictures ASAP.
So, how old were you when you discovered you had powers?
Had it beaten into my head at a pretty young age.
I was a late bloomer. My life probably would have gone in a whole other direction if it hadn't been for her. My sister, Francesca. Took that with my very first camera.
You too close?
Yes and no. She's deceased.
Sorry.
That's why I do this. To try and make up for what I didn't do back then.
I lost a sister too. My life was never the same.
What was her name?
Eva, she was 9.
Then you understand. Just wish Francesca didn't have to be the one to show me my destiny. She wasn't quite right, see? She couldn't talk too good and had trouble walking. So when the men broke in to steal our television, she got scared and wouldn't stop crying. I told them they could take whatever they wanted. The more the men kept yelling at my sister to shut up, the more scared she got. Then one of them hit her. And she didn't make any more noise after that.
Logan, you're up early. I thought you bohemian types only ventured out when the sun had set.
I need your help.
Oh, yes. Your little article. I'm afraid I haven't come up with much. Bloody Mary?
No thanks. The fact is, I've uncovered some disturbing information since we last spoke.
Oh?
Those ex-cons, they were killed by a hover drone.
Junior, you watched too many X-Files when you were a boy.
You do build custom models for outside buyers.
Well, yes. But with gun turrets? I think that would have thrown up a few flags done in purchasing.
Whoever bought it could have had the guns put on later through another contractor.
Our entire company is built on the idea that hover drones protect people. You publish some half-assed yarn, it's going to drive away business. Take a chunk out of your bottom line, too, let's not forget.
I'm not going to print anything I can't prove. If I could get you photographs.
We'll get to the bottom of whatever it is that's going on.
Thanks, Jonas. Be in touch.
Ow. That didn't come out. Must have broken when you threw me against that wall.
Sorry. How old were you when your sister died?
13. A year and 2 days older than her.
You were just a kid. You can't blame yourself for what happened.
That's what my mom kept telling me. And I didn't feel like a kid. I felt like someone didn't do the right thing when they should have. You know?
Yeah. Do you still keep in touch with your mom?
Nope. Ran away when I was 15. Drifted around. Then, destiny intervened and... well, you know the rest.
It must be pretty rough for her. She lost her daughter and her son, too.
Can't argue with destiny.
I think we make our own destiny.
Too bad about the pictures. We can always get some more.
How?
Just wait for the darn thing to return to base for refueling.
You know where it refuels?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down by the waterfront. I followed it there the other night.
Why didn't you say something?
You didn't ask.
Logan, I have something for you on the Suberdrone thing.
Great, I'm on my way.
Not here. Can't risk being seen with you.
Bad for business.
Glad you understand. Meet me at 354 Jordan Avenue in an hour.
I'll see you there.
I know my nephew, Gil. He won't stop till he finds what he's looking for.
That's why we're sending him on a wild goose chase. Keep him occupied with some cloak and dagger until the field tests are completed.
How the hell he even got wind of a half-dozen dead ex-cons?
Target practice is almost over. The facial recognition technology is working perfectly. We're going to be able to market a stealth technology that can track down and eliminate anyone, anywhere, from a photograph. A month from now, we can just sit back and let the bids roll in.
Listen, Margot and I want to have you and Joy over for dinner next week.
Sounds great.
We were thinking Tuesday night we could... No.
Are you sure this is it?
7th and 3rd. Or was it 3rd and 7th? No, this is definitely it. I'm positive. On 3. 1, 2. Get ready for 3. Ready?
Yeah.
And 3. Good Lord.
Oh. You sure?
Absolutely.
That's what you said before.
No, I said I was positive. Ready? On 3. 1, 2. Get ready for 3.
Hey, who the hell are you? You better bring that sucker back here now!
I can't. The target's been acquired. Do it. Look, this isn't a test. It's a search and destroy. Anyone tries to stop it, I'll be a target too.
Logan.
He's heading east on Jordan.
Come on.
Max, what the hell are you doing here?
Logan, get down! Say goodnight, Hal. Boys!
Over here. It appears we've had a small mechanical failure. I believe a bullet or a fragment thereof lodged itself in my mid-anterior servo motor.
Better than lodging into your mid-anterior actual leg. I'm gonna have a hell of a time hitching a ride back to the city. Heard about your Uncle Jonas.
Multiple gunshot wounds to the chest, no leads, no witnesses. Sound familiar?
Same guys put a hit on you.
My uncle's partners.
Go figure.
He swore he didn't know what was going on. Lied right to my face, didn't even blink.
Then he paid the price.
But his cronies skate off this unless eyes only tells the whole story.
You know what'll happen if you do that.
Government steps in, everybody acts all shocked. And they seize the assets of Kale Industries in a show of civic outrage. Confiscate the company, the trust.
And your net worth along with it.
I own my apartment. Got some art I can sell. I'll be all right. Kale Industries will be out of the murder business for good.
So your idea of going to war is taking about poverty. That'll show him, Logan.
This lifestyle of mine, Max, is bought and paid for with money made helping keep people under police surveillance. It took a lot of people dying for me to finally face the fact that I've been living a lie.
What about all the good things you've accomplished with eyes only? How are you gonna keep that afloat when you're broke?
Somehow.
You know, only a bored, rich, liberal white guy would piss away a fortune to prove he wasn't a bored, rich, liberal white guy. Nobody would think any less of you if you decided to let this one slide. I would invite you not to be a dope.
So, you really think this is a prudent thing to do? Turning my back on destiny like this and going to see my mom?
Let me put it to you this way. Do you really think we just happened to hook up? Happened to go after that hover drone that just happened to shoot up your mid-anterior servo motor and bust up that exo thingy? No. That, my friend, is destiny.
Here you go.
I think you're right.
Besides, I'm not getting out of the business altogether. There have been reports of an interdimensional portal forming under Sheboygan that could easily turn into an astral dump site. I might be sending for you.
You have a nice long visit with your mom first. You're giving her a big part of her life back.
Do not attempt to adjust your set.
Eyes only.
This is a
Hey.
streaming freedom video bulletin.
Eyes only.
Kale Corporation is guilty of murder.
Always wanted to meet him.
Executive
That
Jonas
guy.
Kale and Gilbert
He's a real hero.
turned the surveillance
Yeah,
of
he
the
is.
industry licensed police
The
force
real dope.
into a killing machine.
Hey,
By arming the drone with
never got your name.
Phil.
Phil.
Just plain Phil. Well, you and Logan take care of each other for me, okay?
Yeah. City's not gonna be the same without you.
I'm leaving it in good hands. Hey! Pick that up! Yeah, right.
You heard the man. Pick it up. So you did it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sure did. By the time the bank's open tomorrow morning, this check won't be worth the paper it's printed on.
Maybe you should go cash it then.
5 after 3. Damn. My Uncle Jonas gave me this bottle when I graduated from college. Told me to save it for a special occasion.
Like financial ruin?
Why not? To my dear Uncle Jonas, who underneath his winning smile was a cold-blooded killer.
The one thing I learned in my years at Manticore is never underestimate what people are capable of doing to each other.
My uncle, for all his privilege, went right for the heart of darkness. You've lived your life trying to get as far away from that as possible.
Guess that counts for something. Got a place. Gotta make the gang for Snuffy's memorial. Thing is, it's always there. The darkness. Right on my tail.
I know. But you got moves.
State of the art. Ideal for special ops. The recent series of field tests have proven its viability and...
And your sudden legal troubles are translating into a fire sale price.
The specs, testing data, and 4 years of research and development. All yours for $10 million. I'm on the next flight to Belize.
One step ahead of the feds.
Do we have a deal?
The money is being wired to your offshore account as we speak. Trust is far too rare a commodity these days. Where's the second prototype?
Parked in a van outside.
Fully operational?
It's good to go.
And all you need is a photograph.
That's it.